Hi, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I'm just a couple of minutes early. I was going to go live at 5, but I've got everything ready. So I decided to just go ahead and go live now. If you've never been to my channel before, my name is Patty, and I am a DIYer, creator, maker of many different things. So I love to make jewelry, glitter tumblers, t-shirt press t-shirts, and lately I have just really dived into acrylic pouring. So most of my videos are on acrylic pouring. Every now and then I'll sprinkle in some jewelry making and some glitter tumblers on how I do it, my process. So I hope you'll stick around and watch and see what happens when I dirty pour with an ice tray. I was at Dollar Tree the other day just going through and looking for things that we could use in acrylic pouring if you're just a beginner. And I saw these ice trays and I thought that would be fun. So I brought it home and I'm excited to try it. So I'm going to wait just a couple of minutes while people are jumping on. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to just give my paints a quick stir. I've already mixed up my paints and I'm only using 3 colors. I'm using white, black, and turquoise. And I've already sanded and prepped my board and painted it black because I want the background to be black. If anything shows through, if any color shows through, I want it to be black. So I've already done that and it's dry, well, except for the edges. So today is Monday and I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. I had a good weekend. I really can't complain. Let me see, what did we do? We went out to dinner on Friday and Saturday. I went to a birthday party on Saturday. That was a lot of fun. We made a sign. Mine was a mason jar, and I had a really good time with that. And actually, the lady that is in my very first YouTube video, the mom that's in that video, it was her birthday party. And we went to the Rustic Brush. It's in Arlington, Texas. And I made a mason jar sign. And everybody got to pick out what project that they were going to make. And it was a lot of fun. So I hope everyone had a great weekend. Also had church on Sunday. Got to see my son, my oldest son, in Waco, Texas. Drove to Waco, Texas with my mother. Just a quick trip to have lunch with him. And so it was a good weekend. I can't complain, nor should I. So, okay. I've already got my board prep, like I was saying, is painted black. And I'm going to pour some black on here just to kind of give it a slick, fluid surface. So that way when we pour, when I do the flip cup or flip cube tray, it will have something to flow on. So that's going to be interesting. All right, so let me stir my paints really quick. I've used Apple Barrel Black, and I used the Anita's All-Purpose Metallic White, and then I used the Dazzling Metallic by Deco Art. These are all acrylic paints. I put some Floetrol in there and just a little bit of glue all. No silicone in this one, although I think it would be fun. I just don't feel like cleaning it, so I'm not going to use any silicone. So right now I'm just going to give it a thin layer of black paint on here just to make it a little bit fluid, not a lot. And then actually I think I'm going to do my little individual dirty pours. So, okay, we're going to start with white. So this is going to take a little bit of time. I've never done this before. This is the first time. I've got just a plain old ice tray, and I'm going to do a flip cup on this. So we're going to make the individual, and I hope I have enough. I hope I made enough paint. We'll see. I might run out. Might have to make some more. It's kind of hard to judge how much you need. So I'm just pouring in the white first. And I think I'm going to do a flip on this, a flip cup. So this is going to be fun. Never done it before. I just kind of was thinking of something different that I could pour. And I saw these at Dollar Tree and I thought, we'll try it. So this is the part that's going to take a lot of time. And if you're watching and you can hear, give me a thumbs up. I usually make sure that my volume is up, and I think it is because I just spoke to my son on the phone. But I just want to make sure that y'all can hear me okay. This is being recorded on Facebook and on YouTube. I have a brand new YouTube channel, so if you're new and just joining, I started a YouTube channel just to kind of vlog my journey of dirty pouring and all the many crafts that I make. All right, so I just poured the black in, and then now I'm going to do the turquoise. And I'll probably have to go 1 or 2 times around. Well, 1 for sure, but I'll have to go maybe 2 or 3 times around with the colors. I'm not pouring a lot in here. I've never done this before, so I'm just kind of playing with it and having fun. I wish we could play music while we're doing our videos, but they don't really like you to do that for copyright issues, I guess. All right, so I'm going to go back around with white. And I am going to coat my board just a little bit because I want it to be, well, you know what, I might not. Since this is a flip cup, I think I'm just going to flip, and then if I need to add more paint on the board to make it fluid, I'll add it around the flip. Okay, now we're going to do black. I don't want to do too much black because I don't want it to be an overpowering color. So just when it hits, then I stop it. I don't really want a lot in there. And I should have put gloves on because this is going to get everywhere. Before I do the flip, I'll make sure to put gloves on. If you are doing this at home, make sure you use gloves because you don't ever know if you're going to have a reaction to the paints or the Floetrol. This has Floetrol in it, so. All right, let's go one more time, and I think I'm on turquoise. I really don't know how full to make these little cube sections. I'm pouring a little bit more of this color because this is my color that I love. So I'm being a little bit more liberal with it. Can y'all hear okay? All right, and then I'm going to go with black. Again, I don't really want a lot of black in there. And then I'll do white. As soon as it hits, I just stop the flow. I'm not putting a lot in there at all. I'm going to try to leave some paint in my cups because I have to add paint to the board after I flip to make it fluid. And if I could do it before I do the flip, that would be great, but I don't think I can do that without making a big mess and it just wanting to drip everywhere. I'm running out of white. Just about out of white. All right, I'm going to do turquoise again. Then I'm going to do some black. I can see it reacting because it has the Floetrol and the glue all. It's having a little bit of chemical reaction in there. It's like making up little cells, which is kind of cool. Okay, I'm just about out of every color, so I'm just going to go ahead and pour until I run out. I was hoping I'd have a little bit left over, so I might make some more black. I'm not really sure. I'm trying to get all this black out of here. I haven't seen this done. I'm sure someone has done it on the internet, but I just came up with the idea while I was at Dollar Tree looking to see how many acrylic pouring supplies I could find there, you know, for people that are beginning and they don't, you know, want to spend a lot of money, but they want to try it out. Okay. That is a lot of paint. I think I'm going to just go ahead and do the flip. So if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, I'm going to go ahead and do the flip. I think the closer it is to me for for YouTube. There. I think y'all can see it there. And then I'll try to do close-ups when I'm done so y'all can see what it looks like. But let me see if I can get this closer. That's for Facebook. And for YouTube, I think that's a good view right there. Just want to make sure that y'all can see everything. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the board on top and then I'm going to flip it. And I want to try to get the tray in the center. All right, so here it goes. Sorry, I was trying to get the tray center. So here it goes. I've got the tray on the bottom and the board on the top, and I'm going to flip. All right, here we go. I'm going to lift. And I'm just tapping the paint on the edges because the edges are the hardest. Wow, that is crazy. Look at that inside. That's crazy. Okay, I'm going to put that down. And I did not get gloves on, so let me grab some gloves really quick. And then I'll start tilting this because gravity is already pulling it towards the cameras. This table is probably not level, or it's not as level as it can be. It could be more level. All right, that looks really pretty. Look at that. I really like it. It looks marbled. It's getting some cells. So that's kind of cool that that's happening. Pretty cool. I'm just letting gravity do its thing right now. So I do see a paint booger that I need to get. Since it naturally wanted to paint the sides, I'm going to go with it. All right, so there's a paint booger. Let me wipe my hands really quick, and I'm going to get that out. That's what I call them anyways, paint boogers. I'm going to take just a little bit of heat to it, not a lot at all. There are some cells that are starting up. I did not put any silicone in here, but it's really starting to cell up. So these little skewers that you can get at the grocery store, they're great for picking out these paint boogers. All right, let me take some heat to it. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments what you think. I love the colors. I only used 3 colors, which I think turned out really great. I'm going to go ahead and turn that over. Maybe I can get some prettiness, dried up paint, and get a pendant or 2 out of it. I don't know. All right, here goes the heat. Really pretty. I can see that gravity wants to bring it this way, so I'm going to try to prop it up. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. There. We'll see if that helps. I don't want it to everything just pull this way because that'll stretch out your design. So if you do see gravity pulling it one way because you're not totally level, just, you know, stick a popsicle stick underneath there or anything else that is not that thick and prop it up a little. That way you don't lose your design. So this is really pretty. It looks like a layered marble. Really nice. I like it. So that is my 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 cube flip. You'll have to let me know what you think about it. I think it looks really pretty. That was a lot of fun to do. And I think if you can learn to pour your paint, I get paint on my clothes all the time. I can't tell you how many sweaters and shirts and t-shirts I've ruined by doing that right there. But anyways, there's different techniques that you can do as far as pouring the paint into your dirty cup or your ice cube tray or whatever you're going to pour from. And I was just doing a one color at a time, not really caring where I was pouring it into the cube. But there's different techniques that you can use when you're adding your paint into your pouring cup or whatever you're pouring out of, and you'll get different effects. So I think it would be fun to experiment, you know, those different techniques, because this particular time I was just pouring it in each one. I didn't care how I poured it. I was just pouring it. But I think that if you try to use a different technique in your pouring method, then you'll get a whole different look. And I only use 3 colors. I think it would be cool to have 6 to 8 colors. That would be really cool. Okay, so if you're just starting pouring, you can pour on wood, you can pour on glass. A good way to do it on glass is to buy the cheap Dollar Tree frames and take the glass out, and you pour on glass just like you would anything else. You can pour on canvas. So you do need some little mixing cups. These I think are 3-ounce mixing cups. You need something to stir with. So I get the little popsicle sticks. You need something to pour out of. So you can always use a glass measuring cup to make your dirty cup with. And you just wash it out every time. That way you don't have to keep buying cups. Or you can use the solo cups. Any kind of cup will work. And then you need, of course, your acrylic paints. I use Floetrol. You can pick up Floetrol at Home Depot or Lowe's. Sometimes Ace Hardware will carry it too. So let me see. What else did I use? I use Glue All. I buy the big gallon from Hobby Lobby, and then I put it in these containers. And of course I mark it, because if I don't mark it, I will be adding the wrong ingredient to the wrong thing. But anyways, I'm really happy with it. I think it turned out really nice. I would love to experiment more with the ice cube tray, but I just thought it would be fun to change it up a little bit today and show you what it looks like when you pour from an ice cube tray. I'm going to lift this because I'm going to try to get some pendants out of this dried up paint. I hope I can anyways. All right, so oh, I just dripped some paint in my pour. So this is what I poured out of today. I added paint, 3 different colors in the ice cube tray. And I did a flip. So if you're just joining me, I took the ice cube tray, put it on bottom of the board, and then flipped it over. And this is what came out. So I think it would be really pretty to put some glitter on this. Maybe even some flakes, some glass flakes. I'm not really sure. I really haven't decided. So anyways, I just wanted to go live really quick and show y'all how to do an ice cube tray flip. And it was a lot of fun. I think I'll try it again, but I think I'll try some different techniques the next time. So if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel and you're watching this on Facebook, please go to my YouTube channel and check out my other videos. My #1 video was with my first guest. And click on it, watch it, drop some comments to me, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Every time somebody watches my video, it helps my rankings to go up in YouTube world. So every little bit helps. But anyways, I just wanted to go live and show y'all my ice cube tray flip pour. So I hope you enjoyed watching. If you have any questions and you're watching either on YouTube or on Facebook, drop them in the comments and I'll be keeping track and I'll answer every question that comes in. So thanks for watching, y'all. This was a lot of fun. I'm going to go ahead and end the video on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you next time, YouTubers, on So The Mix Live.